guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this makeup look and I thought I really wanted to do something different. I feel like this time of year everybody always puts out videos, whether they're red lips, wing liner, and I figured how many of those do you really need to see? So I thought half of the world is in winter, half of the world is in summer for Christmas, and I wanted to create a makeup look that was really different, really warm, really grungy, dewy, with all the same type of things in one video. I went to the Morphe store and I picked up some glitter, loose glitter, and it was a coppery bronzy sort of tone, and I figure I wanted to create a look that was a really bronzy, dewy makeup look, but that had a little bit of a twist of like a grungy sort of look, especially if you are wanting to do this as a wintry glam look. I find that a lot of people tend to steer clear of dark eyes and dark lips, but I feel like this look really proves that you can actually do both if it is done correctly. I feel like it is just the right amount of eyeshadow and right amount of lip color, and I am so happy with the way that this came out. I feel like that this would be just such a pretty look if you are wanting to wear something white, or if you are wanting to do a gold sequiny type of outfit for New Year's Eve, Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, your Christmas party, or anything like that. If you are someone who is a little bit more grungier than, say, someone who prefers to wear a red lip. But if you want to learn how I created this grungy Christmas glam, please just keep on watching. Okay, so to start off by prepping the eyelids, I'm going to use my Shape Tape in Fair Neutral, using my damp beauty blender just to buff those out like I normally do. Nothing new there, but just really like to do this to begin with my makeup. And then with the Australis banana powder, I'm just going to set that all over both lids. Then I'm going to be using my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar, and I'm going to be taking the shade Peanut Butter. This is my favorite color out of this palette. I use it so regularly on so many different looks. It's a really nice warm transition sort of shade, and it's really easy to buff out, but I'm just going to really spread that right out and warm up that crease area. I really want this to be quite wide, and I'm just going to bring it right out to almost my temple, just to sort of extend that color. Then taking the shade Truffled with a bullet sort of brush, and I'm just going to really deepen out that outer corner of my eyelids. Again, as you can sort of see, I'm really deepening that outer area and really bringing that out quite wide. I want this to look like quite, or not quite cat-eyed, but just I really want to extend my eyes width, if that makes sense. I just really am going to start to go in back and forth with Peanut Butter and Truffled and just buff the two in, blending them together quite well, because you don't want any harsh lines with this look. It doesn't look nice at all. But then I'm going to go in with the shade Cocoa Chili, and this is a really pretty shimmery sort of shade because I am going to be adding a glitter to the lids. I wanted to use a glitter style, you know, eyeshadow color because I feel like that it will really complement one another. So I'm just going to blend that into the other two shades just to sort of more or less deepen up the area. It's not necessarily for the color, but yeah, you can see I'm just kind of buffing everything in together. And then I'm going to take this shade Hot Fudge, which is kind of like almost like a really deep purpley sort of shade. I'm going to just pack that on. As you can see with my brush, I'm not really doing much swiping motions. It's really more just to get the depth in that area. You're just really going to kind of build the color up so that you're not really having any translucency. That's the one thing I find when you're doing a smoky eye, sort of similar to this. Like, you really want to make sure that it is really blended and packed on quite nicely. Then I'm going to be taking my eye candy. I picked this one up in the Morphe store when I was in America. I don't actually think that they sell this anymore, but I'm just taking a flat brush and just using some eyelash glue and applying this all over the lid. This is in the shade Taffy. It's a really pretty copper loose glitter without being too much. Like, it's just not that intense, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just a really pretty tone. That's why I really wanted to smoke out the outer edges with this shade, purely because I just think that it is just so attractive and it just is the perfect holiday look. And then going back in with my darker shade, Hot Fudge, just to blend those two in. Now I'm just going to take my makeup wipes, and because we're doing a loose glitter look, this is key to do this, making sure you're cleaning up any areas, because purely you're going to get the fallout. So don't make the mistake by putting on your foundation first, because you will regret it. You will get some fallout, and that's not what you want with this look. Like, you want to have a really clean base and quite a bright shadow. Now with my flat kabuki brush, I am using the BECCA Ultimate Coverage Foundation in the shade Olive. This is the best full coverage foundation. It is great for all skin types. I really love this for a really flawless finish. Then I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in the shade Fair. This is really pretty. It's really light. It's not too cakey. And I'm just going to buff that in underneath my eyes with my damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to brighten up that under eye area just so that it covers all the bags from all my hard work that I've been doing over the Christmas period, because I am tired, guys, I tell you what. Then taking my banana powder by Australis and just setting all of those areas, making sure that there is going to be no cracking or lifting or anything like that. We want this look to be flawless. Then taking my Kat Von D Lock-It foundation powder in the shade Medium 57 and just setting the rest of the face. Now I'm taking Hot Fudge just with a flat liner brush and just lining my under eye area. I'm just going to really deepen up that under eye by closely packing into the lash line, and then I'm going to take the shade Peanut Butter purely just to buff out any harsh lines. You really kind of can't see that shade. It's just more just so that it's not too thick. Then I'm just going to coat my lower lash line with my RIMMAL Mascara, my trusty RIMMAL one. Then my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Global Glow. This is a really pretty shade for a dewy sort of makeup look. Even though we're doing quite a heavy eye, I really wanted this look to be quite dewy. So I'm going to go in only with that. Then taking my Cover FX Sunlight highlighting liquid and just popping that onto my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, and then setting that with my Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighting powder. This really just gives it that extra pop because, like I said, I wanted that dewy sort of look. So I'm going ham all over my whole face with that highlighter. Then on to lining my lips. I am taking the Jordana lip liner. This is an American product. We really can't get it here. If I find on a website we can find it, I'll list it down below. But this is Plush Plum. It's a wine berry shade. It's like $2.99 American. It's so affordable, and these lip liners are amazing. So whenever I go to America, I always stock up on them. So I'm just going to line my lips with that one, and then I'm going to go on top with my Too Faced Cosmetics Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Evil Twin. This is not an everyday lipstick. I don't use it all the time, but geez, every time I do use it, I always forget how much I love it. You don't have to be so scared of these colors, because I just think that they just make your teeth look so white and so pretty. But then to finish it off, I'm going to be using my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray to set the rest of this look. I don't know about you guys, but I am digging this look. And that comes to the end of the video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed something a little bit different. This is still a makeup look for Christmas, but can be used at all throughout the year, I feel like. But it's just a fun little twist to a different kind of makeup look to use for your Christmas party. So if you enjoyed this type of video and if you liked a different makeup look like this, please give this video a massive thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed to my online family, please make sure you do. All the links are down below, so you can come past and say hello to me on all my social medias. But until next time, I will see you all in my next video. Merry Christmas, guys. Hope Santa's good.